Well, students, today we'll discuss the behavior of synchronous motor on load, and we'll take the two cases. First case is with constant excitation, and second case is change in excitation. Now, what is the word this excitation? Excitation means giving current to the field winding of the magnet. जो मैग्नेट के ऊपर वाइंडिंग होती है उसको जो करंट देने को प्रोसेस को बोलते हैं एक्साइटेशन। जो मैग्नेट पर वाइंडिंग है इसको अगर हम करंट इंक्रीज करेंगे तो हम कहेंगे एक्साइटेशन इज इंक्रीज्ड। अगर इसकी करंट डिक्रीज करेंगे एक्साइटेशन डिक्रीज। तो ये इफेक्ट ऑफ एक्साइटेशन इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज आज डिस्कस करना है। तो पहले केस में हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं कि एक्साइटेशन कांस्टेंट एंड लोड इज चेंजिंग। सेकंड केस पर डिस्कस करेंगे लोड इज कांस्टेंट एंड एक्साइटेशन इज चेंजिंग। सो इन दिस केस कांस्टेंट एक्साइटेशन, लोड इज चेंजिंग। सेकंड इज चेंज इन एक्साइटेशन एंड लोड इज कांस्टेंट। फर्स्ट आई एम डिस्कसिंग इफेक्ट ऑफ चेंज इन लोड। सो refer this diagram. This is the applied voltage to the winding, armature winding of the motor, and this is the excitation to the poles. When three-phase winding is fed from three-phase supply, rotating magnetic field is produced, and this rotor is run at synchronous speed with the help of prime mover at synchronous speed. When magnetic locking takes place, the prime mover is removed or taken out of the rotor. When motor is running and it is in synchronism with the supply and there is no load on the motor, without load. So this is the condition of the motor when there is no load. So there is back EMF EB. This back EMF is just like a DC motor. When rotor breaks, armature conductors cuts the flux of this main poles and EMF is induced in the armature winding. Now armature winding has two voltages. First is the applied voltage and second is the induced EMF. This induced EMF opposes the applied voltage. So this is diagram of applied voltage, and this is the induced EMF is opposition to applied voltage. So this is when rotor is connected to the prime mover. So when we remove the prime mover, motor takes certain current from the supply, and this is shifted, EB is shifted to this side, and this alpha is called torque angle. This is the position when it is connected with the prime mover, and when prime mover is removed, this EB fall backs by certain angle alpha called torque angle. And there is a resultant voltage ER, which is the phasor sum of these two, EB and V. So EB and V का phasor जो है, phasor difference is ER. This ER is called resultant voltage, difference between V and EB. Due to this ER, armature current IA starts flowing in the armature winding. So this is the armature current due to this ER. And there is another angle called theta, is called internal angle. This internal angle is calculated by the formula tan inverse XS by R. So you know that Z is equal to RA plus JX. या पहले पता आपको जब अपने सिंक्रोनस मशीन पढ़ी है तो ये बिल्कुल सेम है। जो सिंक्रोनस मशीन का वैसे ही सिंक्रोनस मोटर का है। सिंक्रोनस जनरेटर और सिंक्रोनस मोटर में ये RA, XS और Z आपने पहले डिस्कस किया है। So this theta is called internal angle. Its value is tan inverse XS by R, and IA is equal to ER per ZS. So this is the diagram at without load. Now what will happen when we load the motor? When we load the motor, its rotors fall back by a large angle, alpha. At no load, this alpha is small. When we increase the load, this load angle increases, and this EB further fall back by angle. This alpha is greater than this alpha. And again the resultant EMF is increased. Resultant current is also increased. And this theta is fixed. Internal angle is fixed. It is approximately equal to 80 के आसपास होता है, ये 70-80 डिग्री के पास होता है इंटरनल एंगल, बिकॉज R is very small, axis is large, so ये approximately 80 के आसपास होता है ये एंगल थीटा. So we have seen that when load on a synchronous motor is increased, this torque angle is increased, and due to increase in torque angle, IA is increased. So power factor is, and this angle is also increased, and power factor is lagging. Now we will discuss the effect of varying excitation on synchronous motor. In this case, we have varied the load of the motor, mechanical load, keeping excitation constant. And now we are discussing varying excitation of motor and load is constant. Means motor is running at a constant load, we are not changing. We are only increasing or decreasing the excitation. Excitation means DC current to the field winding of the magnet. So first, this is a case when motor is running at a constant load and EB is approximately equal to V. Because with the excitation, EB changes. When EB's excitation is more, EB is increased. When excitation less, EB is less. So EB is changing with excitation because back EMF depends upon the flux. Flux depends upon the excitation current I. So in this case, I have fixed the excitation such that EB is equal to V. So this diagram shows that this IA is lagging V by a small angle. So this power factor is lagging. Lead or lag is always in the anticlockwise direction. In this case, I have reduced excitation. Excitation कम कर दी इसकी. Excitation कम करने से क्या हो गया? EB कम हो गई, छोटी हो गई. जब EB कम हो गई, तो इसका जब रिजल्टेंट किया, ER शिफ्ट हो गई. ये ER यहाँ थी, ये ER इधर हो गई. This theta angle is almost fixed, and this IA is increased. This is IA here, this is IA is increased, and this angle is also increased. So when it is under excitation. This is called under excitation. This case is under excitation. When EB is less than V is called under excitation. So in under excitation, EB is reduced, ER is increased and shifted to this side, and IA is also increased, phi is also increased. When this angle is increased, power factor is decreased. So in this case, power factor is decreased. By decreasing excitation, power factor is decreased and IA is increased. Because this component of IA is constant. Because load is constant. Load constant means I cos phi component is constant in all the cases. This curve is same. Now third case is a very interesting case. It's called over excitation. Means excitation बहुत ज़्यादा कर दी हमने और EB increase हो गई V से. EB ज़्यादा हो गई. This is called over excitation. So in over excitation, EB is increased. When EB is increased, resultant voltage ER is shifted to this side. This angle is fixed to approximately 80 degree, and this current has shifted to this side. This side means current is now leading. This is the important property of synchronous motor. In this case, when it is overexcited, IA leads the V by certain angle. That means in this case power factor is leading. This is a special property of the motor. Overexcitation word. This is overexcited case. And this case that if we adjust EB in such a way that this IA is on the V, and this is called unity power factor. That means synchronous motor can be run at unity power factor, leading power factor, lagging power factor, depending on the requirement and variation in the excitation.